Hello everybody, it's Jenny with Bet in the Farm. A while ago I showed you some of the new things that we were going to plant in a garden this year. Today I'm going to show you what they look like now. Okay, so if you remember, I showed you some of the Dixie cups that we had filled with tomatoes and peppers. Well, I want to show you what some of them look like now. Here are some of our tomatoes. We're actually doing a lot of experimenting. That's kind of what gardening is to us. I mean, we want to see what works and what doesn't. So we have got some right here in buckets. These are some of the tomatoes. We've got some of our green peppers here in containers. And we've also got some in straw bales. We've got some in our neighbor's garden. So we're just trying multiple different things. Sorry, we had a bit of a rain delay, if you can see the puddle right there, and a dog barking delay. So anyway, we have got radishes here, and we use these reusable cloth shopping bags. You can fill them with dirt, you know, the same as you would a container, but it's really nice because the water just keeps running out, so it doesn't stay soaked all the time. So it keeps a nice flow of water going through. It keeps it nicely drained. We have them on this, though, just so it doesn't get the, for one, it's easier to move, and two, so it doesn't get this table all stained. And here, we've got some more radishes, as well as celery sticks that we started. That was from store-bought celery, and we got it down to the heart, and we put them in water till they rooted, and once they got roots, they started growing some greens, and we put them in one of these containers as well. Then we have our blackberry bush that is looking really good. I will put a link of the video prior that showed these, a lot of the befores, so you can see how much they've grown. Then here we've got a sweet basil. It is doing really good. At first, the bottom leaves were getting yellow. It only had like 3 stems. It didn't look very good. Then I started doing more research on it and found out because basil loves a lot of drainage. Well, so there were holes in the bottom, but they weren't big enough. So we drilled some bigger holes, and so now it's doing great. And here we've got strawberries, and you can't really see them too well. We actually have a couple little blooms coming. So hopefully we'll have strawberries soon. And then, let's see. Now I'll have to take you down and I'll show you the straw bales and some of the other containers. I'll show you quick too. We also have some beautiful flowers in the patio. Oh, our whole poor hanging basket flowers. We have these on the back side of the deck because they're supposed to get full sun. And the back of the deck gets full sun. So that's why I got them for back here. However, in the last, I don't know if you guys have been knowing what's going on down here in North Carolina, but for the last 2 weeks, it's looked pretty much like it does right now, a little overcast, and we've gotten over 21 inches of rain so far the month of May. These here are supposed to get full sun and get watered twice a week, so I think we're going to have to keep playing musical deck with them and keep moving them in the shade, or not in the shade, but out of the rain so they don't keep drowning out. Okay, so now we'll go down around the back of the house. This is actually below the deck. Okay, well, we're trying the straw bale method. The straw bales don't look so hot. We're growing tons of mushrooms. I mean, Chad's picked a whole bunch of them off, but we've got, there's a big one growing right there. You see all the stems from them? That's all mushroom stems. This would have been a great idea, but like I just said, we'd had over 21 inches of rain this month. The bales weren't meant for all that, so we don't know how successful they're going to be, but it's trial and error. Like I said earlier, we're experimenting. So these actually are some more of the green peppers in there. They're looking really good. I think in this bale here, we actually put carrot seeds. We have no sprouts yet, but also we did them a couple days ago, maybe even a week ago, and then we've just gotten hit with a torrential downpour, so they might have all rinsed away. We don't know necessarily what's happened with those. Then over here, we've got 2 containers. Got sweet corn. I think we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 stalks of sweet corn. it's not looking the greatest, but it's not looking horrible considering all the rain we've gotten. And then in here, we've got lots and lots and lots of little carrots started. And this is actually our second batch. We had a bit of an accident where both of these containers toppled over. We had them on a bench and a gust of wind came and just knocked them down, and actually there's the dirt in the ground where they went. So we may have little carrots growing in here too someday, we don't know. But we were able to save the sweet corn stalks and replant those, and then we had to replant the carrots. But, you know, it happens. And so like he said, everything we're doing a lot of learning and a lot of experimenting, and, you know, I'll just be happy to get some veggies that I can and put up for the winter. We also have a garden over at our neighbor's house, and we have got a garden over at a friend of ours' house. They gave us a portion over there. We've got more tomatoes and green peppers and green beans. Over at our neighbor's house, we've got cauliflower, broccoli, potatoes, onions, varieties of peppers, tomatoes, and green beans. We've got the pole green beans, which we've never done those before. We've always done a bush-like green bean. So we're kind of interested to see how much, because we didn't plant that many, not like we did back in Indiana. We had 3 huge rows, and that still wasn't enough for our family. But here, we only did a couple rows, but these evidently grow a lot more beans per plant. So we're excited to see about that. Last but not least, our sweet potato experiment. So I bought 5 sweet potatoes from the store, and 4 of the 5 are doing, okay, 3 of the 5 are doing awesome. 1 got mushy, so we threw it away. This one here, we thought it was done, and we didn't think it was going to produce anything either. However, you can see there are little roots in there, and you can see a slip coming up, and there's some little slips here coming up. So we're going to go ahead and keep going with that one. But these here, look at that. It's just doing awesome. And look at the root systems in there. Isn't that wonderful? We've never done this before, so this is definitely an experiment for us. And then these are some of the slips that we popped off that we're trying to root. So we are probably behind the ball quite a bit on this as far as getting sweet potatoes planted. But, you know, it's got a longer growing season here, so we're just going to keep going with it and experiment with it, and we'll see what happens. If we get some, we do. If we don't, we know what to do now for next year. So it's been a lot of fun doing that one. And then just here a little bit ago, my neighbor brought over some lavender starts. So I've got some that I'm putting in water, and then these here I'm going to put in dirt. So anyway, that is our garden update as far as how things have transformed from Dixie cups to containers to bags to the garden even. Sorry I didn't have video of the garden, but I'll have that shortly. So we'll just keep going, and we'll keep you updated. We're all learning together, so I'll show you our successes and our failures, you know, to see what works. And like I said, even if we don't, even if it doesn't produce anything this year, then it gives us something to learn for next year. And so we're grateful for that. And we're having a lot of fun doing it. And I'm not going to lie, Chad's the one that's doing most of it. I've been working on making my soaps and stuff, which I'm going to have some videos coming up on that soon too. And then I've also been working and things, and Chad's been having a lot of fun playing in the dirt and helping with gardens, and he's been doing a wonderful job. I get to help take care of the flowers most of the time, but now I've taught him enough that he's starting to take that over too. But anyway, well, I hope you guys have a great day, and don't forget, life is too short not to take a gamble. We did. And I hope you have a wonderful day. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do so. Comment down below. I love reading your guys' comments. Give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget, you can find us on Facebook and Instagram. Bye, guys.